The issue of adolescents, we actually consider adolescents as a key population because in this country, the drivers of new infections come from certain groups, adolescents being one of them. We also do have the key populations who constitute commercial sex workers. We have the long-distance truckers, injecting drug users, the men who have sex with men, and the prisoners. So for adolescents particularly concerning because a third of new infections actually happen among the adolescents. And one of the reasons why this is so is because a lot of them are getting sexually active and they don't use protection. A lot of them are actually overindulging in alcohol and even drug use, and therefore ending up having a sex that is not protected. And part of the problem again is I think the society, the system. Look at the current upbringing of children. I think parents are not doing their rightful role of parenting and leaving most of the work to the teachers. And then the teachers, of course, have other concerns, of course, delivering the healthcare, the education to the children with less time set aside for mentoring, counseling, and teaching. So parents need to pick up their rightful role and start teaching the children right from the early age about sexuality and reproductive health. And it all begins when a child asks you that question of where did I come from? So the answer that you give will forever remain in the minds of the young one. And children are very good in learning from parents. So if you lie, then you are sure that they won't ask you those questions again. They'll definitely find another source for that information. And that information that they find, whether it's right or wrong, they'll go with it. And therefore we need to do something about that. In Kenya, we now estimate that about 90,000 Kenyans are getting newly infected with HIV in a year, which is really a reduction from the previous years, but the reduction is not as fast as we wish to see it. So in total, we have about 1.2 million Kenyans who are living with HIV, and about 820,000 already on treatment. The really issue is that many of the 1.2 eligible people who are on treatment, some of them may not know that they're HIV positive. And that's why we are intensifying our efforts to increase testing access, so that many more Kenyans get to know their status, and then we can put them on treatment.